So guys, welcome back. So I'm going to do a review on the Burnley game on Saturday at Old Trafford. So Ruben's just had his press conference and I've watched it. Now, it must be a really difficult situation because you're interviewed straight after the game. Now, after that game against Grimsby, my God, my will to live had gone. So if you would question me, I probably would have been at the end of my world. God, you could have come out with comments like, I can't watch this football club anymore, and managers, they have to do the interviews. Maybe he needs to learn to be a bit more composed, but it came from the heart. He said in a press conference today that is what happened. He was in a bad place after the game, and whether it's true or not, you don't know. It's so political, press conferences, but they are what they are. He said that some days he'll hate his players, some days he'll love them. I get it, because we do. We do as well, trust me. But we don't get recorded on camera doing it, or we do, but it doesn't affect anything, So Ruben's at his press conference. He's upbeat, which he has to be, So take that what you will. I know some other channels have said that, Ruben is playing a game where he'll say one thing and then he'll try it back and stuff. But I don't know. It's just too much to get my head around. Let's worry about the grain. Let's worry about the grass. It has been a media meltdown. And when I say media, I'll even go as far as YouTube channels, the negativity. And I get it, because I said in a previous vlog that negativity sells. A lot of YouTube channels love the fact that we're suffering. Every thumbnail, crisis, decay, Ruben walk, Goldbridge rages. Whoopie-doo, get a grip. Do you know what I mean? You got Troy Deeney questioning. It's like, who? Go away. Who are you? Oh my God, Stephen Warnock, Simon Jordan. The one Man United, ex-Man United player who's done a vlog about this that I know of, Rio Ferdinand, back the manager. There you go, guys. Don't listen to Talk Sport. Don't listen to certain YouTube channels. Negativity is what they live on. So let's look at Burnley. 1 win, 1 loss. Decent performance against Sunderland. Tottenham give them a lesson, but Tottenham seem to be on a good run in a minute, especially after beating, with a City result. So it's a tricky game. It's a tricky game. I reckon they'll play 5 at the back. I think they're going to block it. It's going to be men behind the ball, but the tactic they're going to probably use is a counter-attack, and it's quite an easy counter-attack against United. Whereas you get the ball, you just get into that midfield. The pitch is yours. So if they can suck up anything that we bring, get that into midfield. You've got Jadon Anthony's their leading goal scorer. Josh Cullen, he's their biggest chance creator at the moment. So I think they'll sap up the pressure that we will put on, because we will put pressure on. It's Old Trafford. I think the crowd will be behind United. And I think that is what their tactic will be. Take the pressure, get the ball in midfield, and they know then that Josh Cullen can get it to Anthony, bloody Hannibal. It's you got a Martin Dubravka in goal, ex-United for a couple of months. Twan Zabi, and he's suing the club. Twan Zabi's suing United, so he's probably going to score a bullet header. So they're a decent side, Burnley. If it was away, I would be more nervous, but I think because it's Old Trafford, I'm going to feel a little bit more confident going into this game. But we need to be careful about this midfield, because there are gaps. We're leaving players exposed. Okay, Fredrickson's a young player. Dullo totally left him for Grimsby. Dickhead. Perhaps we'll look at my team in a minute. If it's a more experienced player, they can deal with it. But they're a decent side. We've got to be careful. Carl Walker's there, so he's got his experience of doing it. So I'm Looking at the United 11 that I'm thinking, it's two school of thoughts. I've got the team that I think will start, and I've got the team that I think should start. The team I think Ruben will pick, I think Anana's going to get picked because he's going to say, you had a mare, you get another game, like he did with Bayern Dia. So I think Anana starts. I think we're going to have Yoro, Delict and Shaw out the back. I think that's how he's going to do it. I think Ahmad's going to be right wing back. I do think he's going to do that because of the pace of Anthony on the left, Jadon Anthony. I think Dorgu's going to get a play left back because he had a mare against Grimsby, but he wasn't alone. So I think he'll play Dorgu again because when he does have a good game, Dorgu, really, really good player. I think Ruben's going to go Casemiro and Fernandes in the middle. Personally, Mainu Fernandes. But I think it'll be Casemiro, which will be interesting. That'll be interesting. I think as well it'll then be Kuna, Sesko, and Mabumo. I still can't say his name, and it's easy. Mabumo. There is a shout that Mason Mount should play, but I don't know who you drop because I don't think you should drop Kuna. I still think even he wasn't great against Grimsby, but there were situations where he got the ball back off a defender. He tried those little fast feet. The pitch was obviously wet, so that didn't help. But I wouldn't drop Kuna. I wouldn't drop Abumo because I think the goal showed that what he can do. His set pieces are remarkable. You know, thank God we got a set piece taker with a left foot. That's really helping. And Sesko's got to play. I don't care if he didn't play well against Grimsby. The more games he plays, the better he will get. It's as simple as that. So my question marks will be whether Mount plays. If Mount plays, who gets dropped? I don't know. It'll depend on Sesko's fitness. So Ruben might say, well, you're not 100% fit. Kuna goes up front and then he puts Mount in there. Or if Sesko's fit, I'd play him. So Mount might come out. It could be that Delo plays at right back because he's done so well so far, Delo. Personally, I'd have Ahmad because I think he had a mare, but I think it might have been a one-off. I think it was just a team mare. But the one for me is Mainu. Mainu and Fernandes, play him because I think the more you play Mainu, the better he will get, the more confident he'll get, the more he'll want to stay, and things will kick in from there. So that's my sort of... I'll go with what I would pick for that one. So it'd be Mainu in the middle and Ahmad on the right. So my prediction is, it's a heart and a head. So my head is saying it's a 2-1 United. I think we'll concede, and I think we'll concede first, and I think it'll go mental. Twitter will explode, Goldbridge will rage, Simon Jordan will combust, Terry Flewers will explode. But I think we'll get back into it. My heart tells me a 3-0 win. My heart says a 3-0 win. Maybe I'm getting carried away, but I go into every single United game thinking we're going to win. That's how I enjoy football. I don't see the point of going into a game thinking we're going to get beat because there's no enjoyment there. You know, that's like every single bit of food you ever put on the plate in front of you, you think that's going to taste minging. No. I'm going to look forward to it, and then I'm going to get let down. And that's the way I support United, and that's why I want this vlog to be more positive than negative. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. I think it'll be 2-1, but I think my heart will rule the roost, and it'll say it'll be I think we're going to go for a 3-0 win. We're not going to concede. It's going to be fun. What that does... then it gives Ruben breathing space. I think a 3-0 win gives him breathing space. International break, it's going to be all about him. It's going to be constant. If we were to get a 6-0 win, I think it might soften it, but I don't know if we will. We could. Kuna, Mabumo, Fernandes and Sesko could have an absolute worldie. They could have worldies. You don't know. You don't know. But it's highly likely they won't. It's highly likely they won't. I think the issue will be is if we concede early, I think the stadium will drop, and then we'll fall into that where the stadium's quiet, the Burnley fans are singing, and United sort of feed on that, and that's really where the fans need to. This is why, as fans, we have to. Let's not worry about him leaving. Let's not worry about him getting sacked. Let's support the club and support the team. Get behind them. If Old Trafford's rocking, the team will play better. They will play better. So, yeah, that's the end of the Burnley review. Like and subscribe, guys. Check the comments down there. Keep this place going. Keep this channel going with more stuff. I'll be back with any transfer gossip or any transfer news that happens in between now and then. And then we'll look at I didn't catch that. We will look at the match scoreline, and we'll do a thing about that. I'll try to get my old man involved as well, get his opinion about the start of the season and how he felt the Burnley match went. So like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye now.